Over the last 10 projects, I have spent more time in my own head than at my desk. With new mediums, more imposter syndrome than I expected, and the kind of overthinking that leaves you completely paralyzed before you even begin. So I went back to something that I've already failed at twice. I improved on it, and then I sewed through it. Both times I've tried cyanotype before this, I was so focused on getting it right. This time I stopped worrying about that. I coated some fabric, I put some things on top of it, and I left it in the sun. Whatever came out was what I had to work with. I used some photo negatives, metal grids, some leaves from around my apartment, and somehow I ended up with one of my favorite things that I have made this year. A cyanotype of an unfolded film box with photos that I've taken over the last few years as negatives underneath it. That feels less like a coincidence and more like a pointer towards what comes next. Every sewing tutorial that I have watched starts with straight lines on plain fabric, and that has never really convinced me to pick up a needle, but this did. This one showed me the way, using what I have instead of waiting for the right moment. The first sprint had momentum behind it. New project, new energy, everything felt like an experiment worth making. This one felt different. More unfamiliar territory meant more imposter syndrome, and that has a way of making you want to fix the feeling by buying something new. I spent 3 hours researching sewing machines instead of picking up a needle. The projects that worked best were the ones where I stopped waiting to feel ready and just started. The ones that didn't were almost always the ones I put off until I ran out of time. Well, the work is asking what every single one of you are thinking. Why would you do this? I did not plan any of this. I did not have any design concept for the sewing. I was just practicing basic stitches and whatever happened next. The lines are not straight and the stitch lengths are inconsistent at best. But for the whole time that I was working on these, I wasn't thinking about anything else, and that is probably the closest that I have come to a flow state over the entire run of these 10 projects. Do not like this one, but it has a grid of lines on it that are pretty clean, so I'm going to use them and cut it up into 4 pieces. That gives me a chance to sew things together, which I haven't tried yet, and it gives this piece a second chance, and another yet to start. This is the one that I probably actually care about, which is why I've left it to last. I want to be a bit more considerate about what I do with this one, but I also don't have much time, so I just gotta get started. So I think I'm done. For the first half of this week, I completely avoided overthinking. That is the goal of this project. right? With the second half, as I got a bit more comfortable with what I was doing, I made some deliberate choices, cutting things up and putting them back together again, choices around color and the type of stitching, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I already liked the piece as it was, so I've just added a little extra to it. The goal for this week was to learn how to sew, to finally pick up a needle. And I've accomplished that. I also have the added bonus of improving on the cyanotype process, which stumped me so much before this. So overall, I think it's been a pretty great way to wrap up this run of 10 projects. I think it's time to take a long break and refresh and recharge and come back and start again.